And the governor of Texas issued an executive order prohibiting vaccine passports. He said vaccines are always voluntary and are never forced. Texas and Florida are the first states to ban them. And the Biden administration said it will not force Americans to carry them. NTD's Kevin Hogan has the details.
That is why I issued.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed an executive order Tuesday. It prohibits state agencies from creating a vaccine passport requirement. It also ensures individuals can receive services without having to show a receipt of a vaccination.
Government should not require any Texan to show proof of vaccination and reveal private health information just to go about their daily lives.
Abbott's move comes just days after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis issued a similar order. DeSantis is looking for the Florida legislature to make a law banning vaccine passports permanently. The concept of needing proof of vaccination has become a hot topic. Civil liberties groups say that would be a significant government overreach. Texas is about to surpass 13 million vaccine doses this week.
Those shots help slow the spread of COVID, reduce hospitalizations, and reduce fatalities. But, as I have said all along, these vaccines are always voluntary and never forced.
Abbott's order also targets organizations that receive public funds. They're no longer allowed to force customers to prove they've gotten the vaccine in order to receive service or enter any location. Abbott says Texans' lives are returning to normal as more people get the vaccine. The Biden administration said it will not require Americans to carry vaccine passports. And the White House said there will be no federal vaccination database. Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Americans' privacy rights should be protected so that these systems aren't used against people unfairly. Kevin Hogan, NTD News.
The governors of Kansas and Missouri say they won't implement vaccine passports either. And while vaccine passports are hotly debated, who would use them if they could? NTD's Miguel Moreno explores this question.
New York State's rolled out their Excelsior Pass, one of those curious vaccine passports. You have to get vaccinated against COVID-19 or test negative to attend games at major stadiums or arenas.
Okay, so here's the app. There's the Excelsior Pass wallet app, and this is where your information would be. So it's an interesting concept. It's very futuristic. But I'm wondering how many small business owners, if they could, would turn away potential customers because they haven't been vaccinated for COVID-19 or haven't tested negative.
The general manager of this restaurant told us he'd use the passport and vet his customers.
I think, yes, I love to use a passport personally because, it's better for employees, better for all the customers inside the restaurant especially, so that they're secured.
But he says he's got to think about money too, and this could come at a cost. The NYC Hospitality Alliance told us restaurants are barely making it out of the pandemic, so they can't afford to turn down the unvaccinated population. Plus, they say there are logistical and legal issues to consider. The owner of K Rico South American Steakhouse says he would use passports to vet his customers, but wouldn't turn customers away, like people who turn down the vaccine for spiritual or religious reasons.
I would implement the contact tracing, let's say like the analog way of doing things, of, writing it down and taking temperatures. And obviously don't want to offend anybody for their beliefs or anything. I mean, everybody has a right to.
So far, COVID-19 vaccines are limited to certain age and work categories. The Biden administration says they'll be available to all adults by the 19th of April. Miguel Moreno, NTD News.